Hello, my very most beautiful Aries. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my loves, we are going to be doing your October reading. It is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. If you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, I do have personals open, and everything that you'll need to know is in the description box for you. You can follow me over on Patreon now. I did recently just add 2 new benefits over there. We do a lot of different readings over there: spiritual growth, personal development, money and career, as well as love readings. And the 2 new benefits that we've just added is, while you're a patron, you get 20% off all personal readings. Okay, and that includes when they're on sale. You still get 20% off the sale price. So we added that benefit, as well as when you become a patron, when you join, you get 1 free email reading. So it's a 1-question email reading. You can inbox me your question over on Patreon once you join. For my existing patrons, so people who are already patrons, because you guys missed out on that, I still want you to be able to have access to that benefit. So you guys can just go ahead and go over to Patreon and just email me or inbox me your 1 question. Okay. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my most beautiful Aries, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Aries energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. Got the Empress in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. I think you guys have made a tough decision. I think things have been a little bit hard on you. I think something has been very emotionally exhausting, emotionally draining here. Got the Queen of Cups in the reverse, right? You got the 8 of Cups in the reverse too. So somebody could have wanted to return, or maybe you guys tried it. You know, for others of you, I do feel like it has to do with some kind of a return, a past person's energy. And I think it just weighed on you. I think there's been too much. You can see that in multiple different areas, but you got the 10 of Wands, feeling like a burden, feeling very weighed down. And you also have the Temperance in the reverse. The Temperance in the upright is a card of moderation. In the reverse, it's just like too much, right? I feel like it has been too much. It's been too hard on you. And you're just at this point of really trusting your intuition and listening to yourself about what is best for you moving forward. I do think it's difficult for you to make a decision to close off somebody or to cut somebody out, right? Of course you're grieving. Of course it's difficult. But I feel like you're still making that decision nonetheless. You have the 2 of Swords in the reverse. The decision has been made, no longer feeling indecisive. Knowing that even though your heart may be grieving, and maybe it isn't what your heart wants, knowing that it's what's best for you. You got the Empress in the reverse. I feel like between the Empress in the reverse and the Temperance in the reverse, you're realizing how much this is taken from you, right? I think there was a reading that we did for you not long ago that was similar. But yeah, you're realizing how much this has drained you, how much it's taken from you. And it's been a lot. It's more than you can do. That's what the energy of this Temperance is. It's too much. And I also feel like it's you getting, you know, you've been patient enough. You know, the Temperance is also a card of patience. In the reverse, it's like you've been patient enough and nothing has changed. You're always kind of back to the same place, always being the one to have so much taken from you in this situation. And I think you're finally had enough. You got the King of Cups in the reverse in your heart space. I think you're becoming very emotionally unavailable or emotionally guarded when it comes to this person. I think at one point this made you really, really sad. Like I said, I feel like at one point this was very difficult for you, a lot of grief, but I feel like you're even becoming, I don't want to say that you're becoming numb to it, because I think it does still hurt, but it doesn't have the same effect on you that it once did, because it's just happened so much, right? Or it's just so much that it's like you're finding it difficult to even feel the same pain that you once did. We have the 10 of Pentacles here for your true intention. You just want to be happy. You just want to have something long-term, stable, committed. You want that family, right? You want somebody to have that with you and share that experience and value, right? Somebody who values the same things that you do. We have the King of Swords. I feel like that's why you are choosing to cut this out, right? The King of Swords is cutting out things that don't serve. It's not putting up with nothing. I think you just got to that point where, you know, it's just been too much. Just been too much, Aries. We're going to take a look and see what their energy is towards you. Or maybe the person that you will be dealing with. We'll see what Spirit has for you. Got the Nine of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. We got 2 nines back to back, Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So something's definitely about to get wrapped up here. I feel like this is something that's been drug out for a long time, and it's finally getting to this place where something's about to get wrapped up. Okay, with those 2 nines being there. They got the Nine of Pentacles here, so I do feel like the thing is I feel like they want to have their cake and eat it too. I feel like they want to, you know, they want to be single or independent and be able to do what they want to do, right? Have things on their terms. But they also don't want to let go of you. So it's almost like they don't want you, but they don't want to see you with anybody else. And, you know, they want to do what they want to do, but they don't want you to. So the Six of Pentacles is here in the heart space. I do feel like this person is like, with this combination, it's like willing to give a little bit more, willing to give enough to, you know, to keep you or to get you back or to, you know, keep you in this. It's willing to just do a little bit more, you know, just do enough. We got the Knight of Swords here in the reverse for their true intention. So, and the Seven of Wands for their action. I feel like they're feeling very defensive. I do. I feel like they're getting very defensive. I feel like you guys could be having a conversation with this person where you're kind of laying it out there. That's what it feels like, laying everything out on the table with that King of Swords. He is the most honest card in the deck. He's the only court card that faces you head on. It does speak of being very direct, forward, and honest, right? He can be a little too honest. He can be a little too forward, right? But he is honest. And I think this is the energy I'm feeling the most from you. Is like, you know what? No, I'm laying it all out there. So I do feel like this person, like they try to give a little bit, and you're like, why are you even coming to me with? Why are you even coming to me with that amount? You know, and I think you're telling this person like it is, Aries, and they don't like it. I feel like they could choose to like not even respond, or they could lash out. I'm getting kind of 2 different messages. For some of you guys, they could just totally like up and block you. It won't last long, but out of anger, or they could just really lash out. They could get very, very defensive with the Seven of Wands as well, because of what you say. But I feel like it needed to be said. I think it needed to be said. You've had enough here. So we're going to clarify some of this, although I think your reading is pretty clear. Tell me about this Temperance in the reverse. Why is that here? I think you're just totally losing your patience with somebody as well. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, because they are trying to return, but still on their terms, you know, and I think you've just had enough. Tell me about this King of Cups in the reverse. The Ten of Cups. Because, you know, the thing is, they have 2 nines where they're still kind of trying to keep it, you know, it's not quite over for them. They're still trying to hold on to it. But as far as you're concerned, you have 10s. It's over. It's already over as far as you're concerned. And you have, you know, you wanting what you want. You want to be emotionally fulfilled. You want a happy home, happy family. And that's why you're closing off to this person, because you're seeing that you can't have what you want with this person. You can't have what you want with them. And you're closing off to it because of that. The Ten of Pentacles here, being your true intentions. Like, I'm going to have what I want and what I deserve. I'm going to have somebody who's committed to me. I'm going to, if I want to get married, I'm going to get married. If I want that kind of commitment, I'm going to get that commitment. I'm going to a higher level. Tell me about this King of Swords. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles can be a card of like establishment, right? It's like the way that things have always been. And I think that that's one of the things you're seeing. Like, it has always been this way. You know, there maybe have been little good parts here and there, but it's always been like this. And I'm cutting that out. That's what I'm cutting out. I also think it's because you want a King of Pentacles energy. You got the Strength card here. You're finding the courage and the strength to cut that out, regardless of how much you've invested into it, regardless of how long you've been dealing with this person. It's like you're finally finding the courage to do it. Tell me about this Nine of Wands energy. Ooh, got the Magician in the reverse. So be cautious. That's a little bit manipulative. Like I said, I was feeling this energy with the Six of Pentacles of like, I'll just give enough, right? So just giving enough effort to reel you back in, but it's showing up as a manipulation. It's like they're not actually giving the effort because they know that you deserve it or because they really want to make this work. They're doing it to get a response. That's a manipulation. They're doing it to get you back or to, you know, to meet a goal, right? It's a means to an end. And that's what a manipulation is. So, like, the intention isn't there. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles energy. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. That's a huge confirmation right there for you, where you guys are trying. That's all you want is that Ten of Pentacles, that long-term stable commitment family, you know, and they don't. But they want you to think that they do, you know. I don't think that they want to be committed at all. They just don't want to see you with somebody else, or they don't want to lose you for whatever reason. You got the High Priestess in the reverse. I feel like a lot is being revealed to you, okay? A lot is being revealed to you. Got the Page of Cups in the reverse as well. I think you're telling this person, like I said, all about themselves, and you're revealing a lot to them. And I do feel like it does cause them to, some of you guys, it does cause them to pull back or lash out. Tell me about the Seven of Wands energy. You got the Devil in the reverse. They're not wanting to acknowledge their toxicity. They're not wanting to acknowledge any of their stuff here, okay? It's like they're refusing to see it. The Death card. But I think they are seeing that something is different. I feel like they are seeing that things are really over here. I do feel like they're getting very defensive because they don't want to admit to their stuff. But hopefully this will help them, you know, come into some awareness about it. But we are going to... I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, my Aries. I really am. We are going to take a look and see what you don't see coming, and then some advice for the situation. Now, what doesn't Aries see coming in this situation? What doesn't Aries see coming? You got the Seven of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are... making a decision or becoming very cautious and very putting a lot of thought into where you put your energy from now on, right? I think that you guys are making a decision about where you want to invest your energy. And some of you guys, that could be starting a new project. Others of you guys, that could be into yourself, right? But you're asking yourself at the end of the day, is it worth it? And I feel like that's why you're making the decision that you're making with this person, is because you're seeing where it's not worth it. It takes too much from you, right? It costs too much to do this. And I feel like that's what this is about, is you're really, really analyzing, you know, is this worth it? And I feel like you're coming up with your answer. And it really does kind of, those are both earth energies. It really does allow you to feel a lot more grounded and secure in your decision. What advice okay, that's too many. That's too many. What advice do we have for my very most beautiful Aries? What advice? You got the Five of Cups. Know that just because somebody has hurt you, know that just because you're making a decision not to be with them doesn't mean that it's not going to hurt, right? I think sometimes we expect that it has to be all or nothing, right? I don't think it's that way. I think a lot of times there's a lot of gray. I think a lot of times there's a lot of conflicting emotions. You can almost hate somebody but still kind of love them. You can... you know, miss somebody but never want to see them again. Like, it's okay to have conflicting feelings. It's okay to, some days it to be easier than others. Some days you may feel like just a total boss out here, ready and excited for your new beginning, right? Ready and excited to create all the stuff that you want to. And the next day you may be in your bed eating potato chips, sad about it. And that's okay. I think that the biggest advice is to allow yourself to feel whatever you feel. Don't get stuck in those energies, right? But allow yourself to feel them and know that it's okay that you do. But that is what I have for you, my loves. Now, if this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, then just check out your other placements. Everything that you will need to know, whether it's about this reading, personals, Patreon, whatever it is that you need to know about, it's in the description box below for you, my loves. And if you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.